And guess what? We get to play your character's life. Mm-hmm. For each, and I need to write this down now. For each character, I am going to make a table of who you will run into every day. Every day I roll for an encounter. Number one, if things are happening for your character and they're really, really busy, I don't have to roll.
Okay.
So I don't have to force an encounter when your character is already kidnapped and in Hawaii or something, right? But if there's nothing like that going on, or it's not too busy, or your character is trying to, can in fact just have a normal week to some extent, then I roll. And sometimes one of them is nothing happens. So there is the possibility that there's no encounter. But that's where an enemy comes looking for you. That's when a family member, like a particular family member, needs something. That's when something that you do all the time, like you might do magazine interviews or something like that, talk to the media. That's if I roll it, then you have a big appointment for that.
Oh, okay.
Today. Notice that you lose karma if you don't meet your obligations, your social obligations.
Fail weekly responsibilities.
Right.
Skip practice.
Mm-hmm.
And private defeat, of course.
And note too that if you don't go on dates, right? If you break a date,
leave an appointment,
leave an appointment,
late for a date,
even if you're late for the date, you get hammered with karma.
Nope.
They're not forgiving.
Nope.
Notice for villains, all of those social ones are doubled.
Oh yeah. Even the positive ones,
That was on.
No, the negative ones, the punishments for the villains.
Oh, they are doubled. The positive ones are not doubled.
Right. No. And also for villains, they have a very different arrangement of karma up here.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
Rescue someone as a villain.
Well, the villain will do things like if you can carry off crimes, right? If you can get things done that are antisocial in some way. But notice that it's still not talking about. It leaves it open to be somebody who does a lot of crimes, but who does a lot of good deeds too. So if you're somebody who rescues people and all that sort of thing, but for the kind of hero you are, means breaking laws, you can do it. The game will permit you to balance breaking laws versus doing good. So it's actually pretty carefully, it looks very casual, but it's very carefully constructed. These guys really knew their comics, because a lot of the best characters really were not all positive on that karma table.
So could you just help me?
Yes, popularity.
If my character is known for owning a big company.
Okay, we're not talking about the person right now.
Yeah, but if the person is a CEO and is secretly a superhero.
Right, then don't okay. We're only talking if he's secretly a superhero.
Yeah.
Then we don't care about the guy out of his gear right now.
Okay.
Right.
So his identity is secret.
Let's start there.
Okay.
So secret identity -20.
Yes.
How about the gear? Is it very clearly belong to that company and come from that company? No, it's very original looking, right? Also -20. Even wearing the gear, do you look human? Can people tell there's a human being?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be +10. So right now it's -30.
Okay.
Are you new to this area? I don't think so.
No.
Right. And also, have you been this hero for a while? Or are you new on the scene?
No, I've been...
Okay, you've been there for a while.
Yeah.
So that is going to be +20 to 30 to -40. So that's -10 from 50. So your popularity is 40.
Yeah, my popularity is 40.
Okay. And two things. hold on just a minute. No too few. Right. For your for when you're out of your gear, being the CEO, then you have to tell me whether people think of you as a jerk or as a good guy.
Mainly as a jerk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we may want to knock down the popularity out of the gear. That will be its own thing.
Okay.
And I'll probably treat that different. Yeah, I'll
because I'm very public.
Right. So you would be doing a lot of things outside of that. So I would probably put it at, I would. We'd have to think about it. It might even be poor, right? Because you're not liked. So, but we'll worry about that. I mean, that's a separate thing. So that's your numerical popularity.
Yeah.
Okay. Now back to resources. Money in this game is measured in what are called resource points, which is also very 80s because American currency bounced up and down in value for the previous 5 years.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to do it in money.
No.
They're like, we're not really sure what that means. So
it is not just money, though. It is the ability to get money or valuable equipment.
That's
from many
very
channels.
right. That's very important. Is that resources are is wealth. That's why they call it wealth, not money.
Yes.
So your characters is excellent, I think, which is fine, but it's not like super. Right, hold on. Where's resources?
There.
Right, here we go. So it's here in this sheet. The one with, So resources for excellent. you have, for example, they call it a static inheritance fund as an example. It means that you have a set amount that comes to you just because of who you are. They say inheritance here, but it could be like an investment fund or something, or a trust or something, right? It could, but some steady income that you just get, which is better than having to work for a living, but it's not corporate level. So you aren't able to use the corporate resources for your own things.
Okay.
So you said CEO. Maybe you're not like CEO, the financial guy.
Okay.
Maybe you're not like the boss of everything. You might be like the development scientific CEO or executive officer, but the person who controls the money is someone else because you don't have corporate resources.
Okay.
Whereas for you,
I have remarkable
small corporation level, which is kind of interesting. It means that you're able to draw upon that, and we'll talk about a way that makes sense for your character in just a moment. How about you? Typical. Yes.
Normal.
Salaried employment. Yeah. Right. So you just have a steady job, whatever it is. Now, here's the important point. All of you have how many powers? 2. You need to make up 2 close friends or family.
All right.
And you have how many powers?
4
close friends or family.
It's going to be close friends.
Of course. Unless there's a buddy robot.
Exactly. Same production line.
Yeah.
No, I think Johnny number 5 is...
one is enough. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. And so, Aileen, you have, I think, 4 powers, correct?
Yes.
So you have 4 people who are either close friends or family.
Okay.
And we have to know who they are.
Okay.
And do we know what your people call your hero?
No. I haven't decided the name yet.
So what did we end up with? We ended up with regeneration times 2.
Yeah. Mental force, extra attacks, and good at thrown weapons and wrestling.
And you've got good fighting and stuff, right?
Fight typical.
Oh, really?
Agility remarkable.
Right.
Strength typical. Endurance poor.
So you actually get, but if you are wrestling or throwing, you're better than that.
Yes.
right?
And then I think from weapons sort of agility, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it is.
Shooting and throwing.
So you might want to focus a little bit on the throwing and shooting.
That's the idea.
Is your main thing.
I have an idea for
But you would have normal equipment for that.
Yes.
Because you don't have like a special weapon.
No,
power.
I could have chosen that, but I didn't. Yeah.
Right. So therefore you want to have, you need to decide what are the weapons you carry around.
I have some.
Okay.
Some make more sense, some less sense. But
And so, and now, of course, inherent in all of these things, which we haven't really written down, and they don't ask for it specifically, is more or less what are your goals?
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to make things a little bit easy and just say your characters do all know each other and are organized together in some way.
Or like we are.
I don't feel like playing How We Met.
Exactly. It's the GLA equivalent.
Well, unless I would like a little bit better.
Oh yeah, but like,
but we're starting.
Yeah,
right.
Starting point is that like you have met in a tavern.
We may have we may have our flashbacks right eventually for how we met, but we don't have to play it out.
Yeah. And friends, family is just like some sort of like established, like we don't have to have a depth to it right now. It's just like somebody we know.
But they're close.
Oh yeah.
Sign.
So claws, weather control, mental force, and what else?
Invisibility.
Wow. So how would gear, how would inventions
I don't
do
know.
this? But it sounds like you wrote some sort of, I don't know.
Kind of feel like some kind of chip in my head.
It sounds more like a program that attaches you to nature in some way.
Yeah.
God, you could make it really freaky and say that you actually are turning things into virtual reality.
Yeah.
All that matters is drawing it. You don't have to really explain it.
No.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. If you can draw it, it looks cool. All right, that's good enough.
I'm gonna have to randomize the gender at least.
You want to? Yeah. Go ahead.
Because it could be either one. So
okay.
Let's go. 1 to 50 female and
Okay.
Female.
That's all right. Female character here.
And
also naming of superheroes is very, very, very time specific. So there's no convention for our purposes. We are inventing our own concepts, and you don't have to use, the man or woman thing, Superman, Spider-Man, etc. That was a convention for a long time. And then there was almost kind of a branding thing with a sort of intelligent name, like the Abomination or the
Shadow.
That's
a very early, but
but that one's very early. But the idea of those are all occult, Phantom, Shadow, but then there was also the sort of dark and edgy phase where everybody was like, Agent 12 or something like that. Or Stan Lee actually had a pretty funny thing. He didn't always use it, but he used it a lot. He would say, well, what do they do? And he would say, he does this. He'd say, he's the thister. So, for example, Jack Kirby draws a cool character like a cosmic character on a surfboard. And he says, I want to include him. And Stan's like, okay, cool. Well, what does he do? Oh, he's like a space surfer. He surfs through the space, right? Okay, then he's all silvery. He's the Silver Surfer. Or another one. The writer said, I don't know what to call him. He's this, he shoots like criminals. He's like a dark superhero who's kind of a villain, but he thinks he's totally a hero. And Stanley says, what does he do? Well, he punishes people. He's the Punisher.
There you go.
So yeah, Lee had a nice feel for that sort of thing. So, but those are all older conventions which have a lot to do with branding and a lot to do with the model of wrestling. Because pro wrestling and superheroes evolved at the same time, and they used a lot of the same logic. And so, but that might be a little too dated for us. You might or might not want to follow.
Also, like
and you're made a robot, so he has a model.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
sounds good.
That's what I mean. Also, like we are not necessarily set in the Americas,
Exactly.
So...
Right, exactly. So we can work a little bit differently.
But it's nice to know that, like, if one wants to go the full, like try to be as close to the source material as possible. There are a lot of options and guidelines how to do that.
You have to be careful because if you get comics geeks into the same room, they'll start furiously arguing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so you have to
I
kind
think
of beware.
This game with Jerry could be interesting.
Yeah.
How does this hero earn his living? Is there any restrictions for? I mean, other than typical, it has to be a normal job.
Right.
But I'm thinking like law enforcement, police work, basically. This is a normal job. And
although I will point out there's a talent.
Yeah, exactly.
But you wouldn't have that talent.
No, that means you're not good at your job, basically.
Well,
it
means you're not as connected.
Yeah.
You can't use connections in it. In other words, you're expected to do your job, but you can't get anything out of it.
But actually,
right.
We're talking Norrköping, right?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Yeah.
We could expand it a little bit to greater Östergötland. Probably the coast, right?
Yeah.
Or the rivers.
There are some fun alternatives because you have Kriminalvården,
right?
Prison agency,
yeah.
For example, Norrköping. Some other of these, kind of. But I don't think there are no prisons here anymore.
There are. Maybe not prison, but there are like.
I thought they shut down all the last one was in.
Well, the big one up there. They're on the hill. That's been shut down for a while.
Oh yes, the old prison.
Yeah, no, the women's prison here, has been. Yep. But there are like in the close area around. There are at least two.
That they shut down the one in Krokek. And that was I think rehabilitation home for rehabilitating criminals.
But at least there has been several different ones around, and the main, for our world they can still be.
Yes, the main headquarter of the agency is in Norrköping.
Yeah, I know somebody who works.
I have a friend who works there.
And they have a jail also.
You know Emil, right? The guy who plays here a lot. He works for them. He does their IT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because the guy I know who works for them, or like he's like out at one of the prisons, or like whichever the proper denomination of the facility is. But like that guy's name is also Emil.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, no, haven't brought him here. Like I got really confused. Like I got the impression from him, like, oh no, he knows about this place, but he hasn't been here.
So, Alien, what did you do? What characters? First of all, do you have an idea for what your character is called?
Yeah, in his personal life, but not the superhero.
Okay, so what is the personal life?
Kevin.
Okay. And we don't have a hero name for him yet, but we will.
Yeah.
And
are we gonna have any more alterations of our?
No alterations, but I need to get some information down. I need to know who the close people are, and I'm going to have to make up those tables.
Yes. I was just wondering, like, could I start filling out my character sheet now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. And then for your character, Christian, have you come up with a hero-ish name yet?
Not yet.
What about the personal name?
I'm bad at names. I should. I have everything except step 1, step 4, and step 8.
Okay.
So I have the age. I have the relatives. No names for them, but I have the categorization. I have a category of them. So this. Oh well. Do you want to take them now? Or?
I'm just working out my materials here.
We can wait.
And your robot is called what again?
Masungsrobot 11.
Can I see?
Yeah. It's just a test.
That's fantastic. Uh-huh.
And we are in current year, so yeah, he would be 40 years.
So who are the close people?
For him, he has his old work buddy, like the operator working with the robot when he got sentience.
Right. All the way back.
Oh
right.
yeah, it's like that guy, like, you're sentient, essentially.
Right. And then who's the other guy?
The other guy is a woman, and that's the union rep who helped him gain his like full legal rights as a citizen.
Great supporting cast.
Oh yeah, and also like I guess like okay, this is a lot of parallel because I work in the industry. A lot of parallel to myself, like okay, 2 people who are like okay,
you gotta have them.
So these 2 are based on very real people.
Perfect. Okay. So how about you for your close people, Christian?
I made up. This woman has a brother and she has a sister. She has a younger coworker and she has a a current athlete friend. I have a backstory for her. These sort of good with thrown weapons, good with wrestling. She was a track and field athlete.
Okay.
Formerly going pro, but got into this accident, whatever.
The 4th person was
active athlete or athlete friend or whatever.
Athlete friend. Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. So all right. So sort of a sports theme from the beginning. Far. Okay. Right.
That's at least that's a connection to the thrown weapons.
Yeah.
And
also why fighting is not the top.
No,
because fighting was not what she trained in.
No.
Right. Okay.
Only the agility.
Yeah, she's a good fighter because of her talents and her skills with the objects, but not so much as just a hand-to-hand.
Like javelins or the other.
Yeah. Javelins is what I have in mind here.
Yeah. I'm liking javelins. Yeah.
Throwing knives also, but those are the 2. I think javelins might be.
Okay.
They're so large. That's
yeah.
That makes sense.
Also,
I could go crazy with the costume.
Yeah. How so?
I'm thinking Wagnerian opera.
Oh, really?
Oh, like Valkyrie.
Okay.
That might be too crazy, but it's a secret identity.
Yeah.
But then again, Thor is essentially that. His costume is essentially
that.
Yes,
it is. He has the winged helmet and everything. Yes, that is directly from. Maybe some sort of combination here we can go.
So what is her name, do you think?
Valkyrie name is pretty cool. They have some good one.
No, I'm good with that. But I'm talking about the person's name.
A person's name. Oh shit.
I mean, if you're Valkyrie, then that's how it is, right? Okay.
Let's go where. No, let's go personal name here. That's great. Nina Heitinen.
Let's see it.
Just the name, not necessarily the picture.
No.
Heiten.
Okay. And you want to go with Valkyrie for the...
Let's go. Let's take a round and come back to that. I don't know yet.
Possibly.
Okay. Possibly.
Right.
I'm going to come with
so Kevin, does he have a Swedish last name?
Yeah, let's go with Olsson.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe Olsen could be fun.
S-E-N?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a little bit more kind of Norwegian than Swedish. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Do you have some ideas for the people you know?
Yeah.
Tell me.
So first off, I have a mother, and she's the only one that knows that I'm a superhero. And her name is Anna.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a really close colleague who is a bit nerdy, and his name is Pontus.
Pontus. Yeah.
And we're like really good friends.
Right.
Then I have a girl best friend who friend zones me. That's named Therese. So she's like my crush, but she just don't like me.
And she likes you a lot.
Yeah, but not like that.
Right.
And I really try, but I can't.
Okay, got it.
And then I have like an old, successful person mentor that I look up to and ask for like business advice.
Right.
And his name is Klaus.
Klaus.
So CLAES.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this actually is, so I'm liking Kevin actually.